Hey everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Arvin. I guess this video I kind of just wanted to showcase some quick pickups that I did. I don't have too many things to show. Got like 2-3 items I think. Also, I guess some life updates. As a lot of you guys probably know, in my last video I said I was going to New York. So I was in New York like around 2 weeks ago, I want to say. It was a solo dolo trip, kind of my first time traveling alone. Because usually when I travel, like obviously I flew alone and stuff before to like trips and stuff, but usually I'm there to like meet someone wherever I'm going and stuff like that. But this trip, I had like no motive, no plans, just wanted to get away from the city for a little bit because I haven't traveled in a while. So yeah, I decided to go to New York for a couple days. I was there for like 5 days. Shout out to Hope, my friend. I stayed at her place. Yeah, I didn't really do too many I basically just like walked around a lot. I mean, I feel like every time you're in New York, you're like averaging 20K steps every day because you're just walking everywhere. I did all the stuff that like I usually do, check out all the stores like If Boutique, the Rick store, where else did I go? Dover Street, stuff like that. I find that like obviously it's a bit hard nowadays. Like I'm not as excited to shop when I'm in New York as I used to be. I think one being like a lot of stores did close down during COVID, like Togo Kylo, opening ceremony and stuff, but also just like it's hard to buy things, especially new season items, when like oftentimes like Essence probably stocks the brand and probably has more options. Yeah, I need this coat. Let me know when this is for sale.
I got you. It's they should be on sale next month,
Okay.
and they're all we're selling for sample price.
Bomber, you sent me so much
Hell
in the
yeah.
fall.
Dude, that's all I wanted for you to actually wear that shit. Cause a lot of. Have you come across any like new menswear brands that you've been trying?
I haven't been to like any of the museums the past few times I was in New York because like oftentimes the last few trips that I did in New York was like mainly for work, either for like a fashion week event or like doing shoots and stuff. So this time, because I had no plans, I made sure to like dedicate one day for me to go to museums. I ended up only going to MoMA because I mean MoMA kind of takes a while if you look through everything and like yeah, I did want to go to the Guggenheim, but kind of just like ran out of time essentially, so I didn't end up going. Shout out to all the friends in New York that I met up with. It was a lot. I mean, it was a quick trip, so like I didn't get to see everyone obviously. Too much drinking. I usually don't drink unless it's like a special event, like a birthday or something, or if I'm traveling. So I feel like my body wasn't used to like going out all the time and like drinking every single night, back to back to back nights is like, I don't know, I'm too old for that now. I can't do it. Yeah, it was also nice because I met up with a couple clients. One client actually got me a really nice gift from Prada, which is really cool. I did usually when I travel, I don't really eat good food. I find like I don't really care about food. Food's never like my priority in a sense. But this time, I went to a lot of nice restaurants. Had a lot of sushi for some reason because like one of my client dinners was at like a seafood joint and they had like sushi, so we had sushi there. And then day after, I had like a special like omakase 10-course sushi dinner as well, so that was cool. It's like a full experience. It was fun. And then I went out to like an oyster bar with another client, so there's a lot of food. I mean, there's so many options and stuff. But I did notice New York is expensive. Like New York's always been expensive, but after COVID, with inflation and everything, and the conversion rate with Canadian dollars, like it's rough out there. Obviously, I always had fun in New York. Unfortunately, I didn't get to film too much because like I was kind of just like, I don't know, it was like it almost felt like just getting away. Well, I didn't get to film too much stuff. I was kind of like always on the go, just doing random stuff, and I was by myself, kind of just enjoying like I guess some type of peace and quiet in a sense, even though that makes no sense being in New York. But yeah. Oh, and I did go check out the Yoji store. The Yoji store was really nice. I tried on one of the runway looks. let me tell you, Yoji is one of those brands when you put it on, like you can't just you can't fully experience it until you see it in person and touch it and like put it on, and then you feel like you own it, if that makes sense. And like once I tried on that full look, I was just like, oof, I need it, but my bank account said no. So yeah, we actually have the belted jacket at Essence, and I don't know, I really want to cop it, but I'm like, I kind of want to. I've been looking to like buy some other like tops and stuff that aren't blazers, because as you guys seen in like the blazers collection video, I have a lot of blazers, but I don't have a lot of tops for like variation purposes and stuff. So yeah, I've been looking into that. But that kind of concludes like, I guess, a quick short New York recap, and let's get right into the recent pickups. Also, for the first pickup, I'll actually just go with this jacket that I'm wearing right now. This jacket is actually from a women's wear brand called Fax Copy Express. I believe it's a brand from China. We stock it at Essence. Che was the one who actually saw this jacket and like showed it to me. And I was looking at the measurements and I was like, oh, I feel like I could kind of fit in a large. So decided to try it, and yeah, it fits really nice. I don't know what girl is gonna be able to fit into this large, because I'm 6'4", like 195, 200 pounds, like, and it fits me pretty nice. So I don't know who's wearing this size large, but I'm assuming it's kind of a unisex sizing, even though it is a woman's brand. I don't really have a lot of like light jackets, mainly like coats and stuff, but I definitely wanted something like this. Kind of goes with everything you wear. It's like simple, but there's also like slight unique designs that are really cool, and yeah, like such as like, see the slight little broad shoulder, padded shoulder that you can see. I really like the shape. The cinched waist is really nice, like the elastic waist that like when you zip up the jacket, it really cinches your waist and has this like cropped look, which I really like. Che always says like I look good in cropped things, but I don't really own anything that's cropped, so this is this. I also like the back details. There's like a nice shape from the cinch as well. So yeah, I feel like this is a great like day-to-day jacket, especially in like the warmer fall times and like spring, early spring, late spring, early spring. But definitely won't be able to wear this in the winter. I tried wearing this out last Friday when it was like super cold when we went out at night, and let's just say I had to thug it out. It was definitely cold, but yeah, super happy with this jacket. I definitely don't have anything like similar to it in my wardrobe, and it definitely goes well with a lot of pieces I own. So like I'm super happy with this. Great purchase, and not to mention the price is actually really good. I don't know if you guys noticed that women's wear, I feel like as a guy, menswear, we're getting scammed out here. Any little design, any little intricate detail, like prices instantly go up to like $1,000+, like 4 digits, nothing less. But women's wear, I feel like you could find a lot of cooler stuff for like cheap. By no means this jacket is cheap. Like I believe it's like around 600 CAD, Canadian, like full price. But like if you were to find this jacket, like a similar jacket in menswear, I guarantee you it's probably over $1,000, which is like crazy. So yeah, definitely should check out more women's wear. I just don't bother looking because like being so tall, it's kind of hard to find women's wear that fits me. If I was like shorter and smaller, for sure, I would definitely look into more women's wear. But Che sometimes sends me like stuff from the women's side, and it's always so cool. And yeah, so I'm super happy with this jacket. Shout out to Che for hooking it up. She's my stylist. And let's get into the next item. Okay, so next item is this Yoji jacket from Fall Winter 2018. Funny story, I tried this jacket on when it was in stores, like when it first came out in 2018 at Simon's in Montreal, and I didn't live in Montreal at the time, I was just visiting. Saw it, it was like deep on sale, but it was still like super expensive. It was probably like 3.5K, which like there's no way I'm paying for that. Here's the jacket. I mean, I'm gonna put it on for you guys, but just so you guys can kind of see it. It's super thick, very comfortable wool material, like the long coat. So essentially it's two jackets in one. I posted a picture of me just wearing the outer coat jacket on Instagram because it was like hotter at the time, and it's definitely a thinner layer. So it's nice that you kind of like detach it and wear it separately. But this coat is definitely very warm. The wool is very thick, and yeah, I needed a like warm coat that like I could kind of at least like layer it a lot and then be able to kind of force it to wear it in the winter. Obviously in Montreal, like once it gets like January, February, like you're wearing a puffer jacket and like nothing else can really withstand the cold, I find. But I could kind of get away with it with this coat and kind of dress up still in the colder months if I force it and try and layer a lot, and you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I really like the idea that you're essentially getting two coats, two outerwear pieces in one coat. Yeah, I've been wanting this jacket for years. The moment I tried it on, obviously I wasn't gonna buy it retail, but I came across it for a really good price from a seller in Japan. And yeah, I decided to go for it because I've been looking for it for a while now. I'm always on the hunt for like these specific pieces that are like so annoying to find, or like, you know. What's funny is I actually saw like another seller selling this recently, so it's almost like, oh, the moment I get it, all of a sudden all these people are selling it, and like there's options to buy. But when I was looking for it for all these years, like it was so hard to find for some reason. There's these belted details from the front and back that are really cool when you wear it by itself, because you can kind of loop it the way you want. You could cinch it, you could attach it across. But essentially those loops are to attach, like for instance the back here. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. The back here, you could see that there's like a loop attachment and button closure so that the long coat and the jacket attaches together, which is super cool. There's obviously like different ways you can play around with that. But yeah, great layering piece. It's almost like a piece that's already layered for you in a sense. So I find that really cool where like some pieces, you know, like it already has that layered effect. So obviously we all love like layering and like colder weathers gives it like the different textures and different, you know, layers. Such as can't find a better word to describe it, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, super happy with this jacket. Oh, quick thing about this coat that I forgot to mention is there is this like scarf attached detail from the long coat, so you definitely could play around with it in terms of like styling and stuff. So there's different ways to wear it, which also makes it really cool. I feel like a lot of the Yoji pieces, especially the outerwear, you're able to like play around with the styling so much, which is so fun. And yeah, just wanted to point that out because I didn't mention it when I was talking about it. Last item is this hoodie actually that I got gifted by this brand. I'm gonna butcher the name, but it's Tishin. I'm gonna write it there. I don't know. Let me know if you guys know how to pronounce this, but I believe it's a brand based in Germany. Super cool. They sent out a gifting to me, which I'm super thankful for. T-Sane? Here's a tag. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. But yeah. We actually stocked this brand on Essence. There's a pair of shorts that I really liked from their brand last season or 2 seasons ago that I regret not copying. But yeah, they have a lot of really nice garments that like have like unique like little cut and sew details for like basic utilitarian garments almost. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of wear out of this hoodie, especially like going to the gym and stuff, like commuting and stuff. I mean, when it's cold in Montreal, I feel like you just want to wear like sweatsuits and stuff, so it's nice to have like unique hoodies and sweats, you know, that like you could kind of still dress up in, but also feel comfy and cozy in the winter. So yeah, super happy with this hoodie. There's a lot of details on the sides in here too. As you can see, it's like different layers, different materials, inside out look from the back. The hood is also kind of just like this whole cut open side, and then the hood is on the inside. So it really plays around with this like inverted like inside out effect, I guess you can say. Thank you to Scene to, sorry I butchered the name, but thank you for the hoodie. Super happy with it. And yeah, that's pretty much all the pickups that I have. Yeah, I haven't been buying too much. Like in New York, I didn't really shop at all. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's about it. I'm probably gonna conclude the video here. Let me know what you guys caught lately. If you guys have any trips planned, you know. I just booked my I just booked my hotel for Paris in January, so I'm super excited for that. Definitely need to get away once it gets too cold in Montreal. I don't know if you guys understand the struggle of like Canadian winter, especially like Montreal and stuff. Like Toronto's not even that bad. Toronto's like a bit colder than New York, but it's doable. But here it just gets depressing. It's dark all day. It gets dark at like 3 p.m. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any plans tripped, if you got a plan, any trips planned, if you guys copped anything interesting. Yeah, and I'll see you guys next week.